Hello everyone, welcome to the 6th episode of the Emu Express. My name is Courtney Marshall.
And my name is Phoebe Green. Thank you for your company today.
Well, we've had an awesome start to the term, packed with fun and educational activities.
First things first, let's check in with Mrs. Plowman for the principal's report. Hi Mrs. Plowman, can you give us some updates on what's been happening lately around the school?
Yeah, thanks Phoebe, I'd love to. So as you can see, we are coming from our new sensory playground, and that was co-funded by our very hard-working P&C. So any time that you participate in one of our school fundraisers, you're helping support our P&C, contribute meaningfully to our school. So Phoebe, what are you thinking of the new playground?
I really love it. I just hope that no one drills on them because there's been quite a few of the equipment that have been drawn on. I really like it. Like there's the drums and there's all these little mini games back here. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's nice, Phoebe. And so I guess as part of introducing our playground to our students, we do, make sure that our teachers come out with their classes and familiarise themselves with the equipment, but also that's when we can talk about being safe and respectful and active learners and always valuing our school equipment. So we also had a Tell Them From Me survey that we asked our parents and our students and our staff to fill in. So do you remember doing that, Phoebe? Tell Them From Me? Yeah, lots of questions, weren't there? Yeah, so we've collated all that information and really valuable data and some really clear messages coming through. So some really positive comments from our community in terms of how welcome they feel in our school now. So that's definitely been the standout for me. And I guess some themes that we need to work on are canteen. Everyone wants a canteen for some reason, Phoebe.
I went away a few years ago and I really miss lunch orders, but I sadly won't have any more.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm sure your high school will. So it's something we're definitely looking into, but it's not a quick process. I know in the past we've had a canteen and it wasn't profitable, so we really need to look carefully into refurbing the canteen and then putting it out to tender, so watch this space. Something else that came across was communication. Parents, not everyone, because there were some positives as well, but some parents feel that our communication can be better, so we're going to work really hard with the P&C and our community on improving our communication, whether it's streamlining it or offering more ways to communicate with our school. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, so we'll keep you updated in that.
Is there anything else coming up?
Yeah, so this is the time of the year when we start to plan for next year, Phoebe. So the executive will be working really closely together on forming some classes for next year, as will the classroom teachers. We'll look at, putting students in the classes that are best suited to them and to their needs, and then hoping to start off day one next year in our classes, which is something a little bit different because in the past we've had sort of holding classes at the start of the year, but we just really want to get into our learning as soon as we can. So yeah, as soon as we know what classes have what teacher, we'll let you know as well. I've just been in a meeting with our director of educational leadership and some other people from Narimba. We're just in the middle of some strategic support, some targeted strategic support in reading. So it was a really nice chance for us to look back and look at our data and start to celebrate some of the successes that we've been having in changing teacher practice. So that was really good, and we're looking to maintain that in the new year as well. So I guess we've just got lots of events coming up, so watch our Facebook page for, we've got things like presentation day, somebody's farewell.
Farewell and the formal.
Formal.
That's coming up and I'm very excited.
Of course you are. Preschool, kindergarten, graduation, kindergarten orientation. So just lots of things for us to look forward to, and of course our PBL Rewards Day that Mr. Rodas will be talking to you about too. So a little bit sad because it's going to be one of our last newsletters that we record together, Phoebe, but yeah, looking forward to having a great end to this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Plowman.
Thank you, Mrs. Plowman. We're now going to head over to Miss Jeremichik, Mr. Bade, Miss Archer and Mr. Rodas for Assistant Principal and Deputy Principal reports.
Hi everyone. I'd like to start off my little section of the newsletter today talking about attendance. I wanted to say huge congratulations to our entire school community. We had a bit of a shout out at the last Quakers Hill Network meeting. Our school is actually higher than the Quakers Hill Network district with our attendance levels at the moment, so go Marayong Heights. Obviously that boils down to great communication between home and school. One little area we probably could get a little bit better at is improving our unexplained absences. So we still have lots of students who are missing school and then we're not being provided with a reason about why they're away. So when your child is away from school, please contact our school office, respond to the SMS that goes out on the Central portal, or just use the parent portal on Central to pop a reason in there as to why they're away. Also in regards to attendance, if you do happen to be moving house and you know your child is going to be leaving us at the end of the year, please contact the office and just let them know that you won't be coming back in 2023. Just a reminder that we have lots and lots of whole school events coming up, so please keep an eye on the school calendar, which is attached to the paper copy of our newsletter. In the next couple of weeks, we've got our dental visit coming up. We have the P&C Colour Run. On the 5th of December, we've got our kindergarten graduation. We also have a Parent Helpers morning tea on the 7th of December, the Home Reading morning tea on the 8th, and we also have our PBL Rewards Day, which is going to be a big fun day for all of our students who have achieved the level required this year to attend that day. Our student reports are going home on Monday the 12th of December, which will also be our presentation day. And on the 15th, we have our Year 6 graduation and farewell. On the 16th, we have our 100% attendance morning tea, which will also be the last day for our students. It's hard to believe we're talking about the last day of 2022 already. So keep an eye on that calendar. There's lots of things coming up. If you have any questions about different events, please don't hesitate to contact the office or your child's classroom teacher.
Hi everyone, so I'm going to be talking about the PBL End of Year Rewards Day, which is fast approaching. It is going to be on Friday, week 9. So the students that will be participating in the End of Year PBL Rewards Day will be those people who have been working really hard all year. And those are the students that will be on bronze and silver this year. So boys and girls, we really need you to continue being safe, respectful, active learners, earning those stamps for the back of your certificates, and climbing up those nests from blue to bronze, bronze to silver, and if we're really lucky to gold. But we know that we started our journey, our PBL journey, midway, so we are going to be taking the bronze and silver students to the PBL Rewards Day, which is going to be hosted at our school, and we're going to have amazing activities like last year. Play On is running it again. We're going to have the big jumping maze and lots of other fun activities. So boys and girls, like I said, continue being safe, respectful, active learners inside the classroom and outside the classroom. The other thing I'm going to be talking about is our next year's leaders. So Year 5 have been busy writing their speeches for next year. For this year, sorry, to be elected for next year as leaders. So boys and girls, those students who have received their notes to write their speech, make sure that you are working hard on them, and remember that you also need to always be showing your safe, respectful, active learner in and out of the classroom, as you are going to be possibly leading our school next year. And the last thing I need to talk about is the Year 6 farewell. Year 6 students, this is your last year at Marayong Heights. It's really important that you return your Year 6 farewell note as soon as possible so we can celebrate the end of year with a big party at the end. We look forward to seeing everyone at the Year 6 farewell, and we look forward to everyone being safe, respectful, active learners for the rest of the year.
Over the last few weeks, I have met with several new families and children who will be attending kindergarten at Marayong Heights next year. Yesterday, we had our very first orientation session with the children at school. They attended Big School for an hour and a half. They got to participate in some activities, met some teachers, and made some new friends. Our new parents also attended a parent information session run by Mrs. Jermichik and Mr. Bade. We have 3 more kindy orientation sessions left over the next 3 weeks. Just a reminder that kindergarten enrollment is still open. If your child or anyone you know that is looking to start kindergarten next year, please give our friendly office ladies a call or just pop in. We're more than happy to help. Stage 1 classes went to Rouse Hill House and Farm yesterday. It was a wonderful day. The children went back in time and participated in different activities as school children from over 100 years ago. Our children behaved beautifully and represented our school proudly. Well done to Stage 1 students and teachers. Our kindergarten children will be visiting Featherdale Wildlife Park next Thursday. We look forward to a wonderful day. I know our kindergarten students and our teachers are all very excited. Photos of the day will be shared on Class Seesaw after the event. A save the date went out late last term, asking our kindergarten families to save the date for 5th of December, as we will be holding the graduation ceremony for our kindergarten children on the day. We are also asking parents and carers to send in a baby photo of your child so that they can be included in a PowerPoint slideshow. Thank you for your support.
Hi everyone, Mr. Bade here. So over the past couple of weeks, our teachers have continued working with the science of reading and delving into what our literacy hours look like in our classroom. So we've been spending a lot of time with our strategic support team, which the ladies are here from strategic support to support us over the next couple of weeks. And we've been looking at things like comprehension and how we unpack comprehension with your students. Also having a look at model reading and how that's looking like in our classrooms. We're going to continue working with the strategic support team over the next couple of weeks, all the way until the end of term. The other thing that we've been doing is focusing on the new curriculum. So as some of you may already know, that we are going to be looking into the K-2 curriculum and embedding that into our practice starting from 2023. So all New South Wales schools will be using those syllabus documents to help them in their teaching. So the teachers have been completing some professional learning in regards to that, and we will continue to do that throughout the rest of the term. On a different note, I'd like to say thank you so much to all of the grandparents who were able to join us during Grandparents' Day. It was so good to see so many people in, and we hope you really enjoyed celebrating Grandparents' Day with your grandchildren. But that's it from me, and I hope you all take care.
Thank you, Mrs. Jeremici, Mr. Bay, Mrs. Archer, and Mr. Rodas. Over to you, Hayley.
The second week of Term 2, a very special weekly cricket workshop started at Marayong Heights. Our students partaked in skill-building activities where they learn the fundamentals of bowling, fielding, and batting. We would like to give a special thanks to our coaches and to Miss Plummer for organising this workshop. Over to you, Kaylee.
This term, 2 of our Stage 3 classes have been participating in a special program called Story Factory. We've got 2 students from Mandarin to talk about their experience from Story Factory. What is Story Factory?
Story Factory is a program that helps us write great stories.
What topic has your class been studying?
We focused on making our own superheroes.
What have you guys made?
My superhero's name is Mega Monster, and he's from America, and his superpower is he has a necklace that gives him any power he wants.
My superhero is named Night Shadow. She's from India and she has 2 powers, invisibility and telekinesis.
Thank you for talking about Story Factory Mandarin. Over to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Kaylee. This term, our Stage 2 and 3 students have participated in a very special orienteering program. Our students have been taught the cardinal directions north, south, east and west and map reading skills so they can navigate through the school and find specific checkpoints. We've got Jared and Dean from Lyme who will talk us about their experience with orienteering. Over to you, kids.
Orienteering is fun and exciting, and you get to learn about maps and compasses.
We got to do different activities with Gary, and we went around the school to find different checkpoints.
Over to Courtney.
Thanks, boys. Over to you, Phoebe.
Thanks, Courtney. On the Friday of week 4, our AFL and T-ball teams went to a special gala day where they got to verse teams from other schools in a fun, friendly and competitive setting. Our school sent 4 teams to each sport, 2 Stage 2 teams and 2 Stage 3 teams. Combined, our school played in 16 games and only lost 2 in total. It was such an awesome and successful effort by our teams. Job well done. We give special thanks to Mr. Abubakar and Mr. Malabanan for taking and coaching our PSSA teams. Over to you, Hayley.
On week 3, the P&C ran a spooky Halloween disco where students from K to 6 got to enjoy the night and dance in their frightening costumes. Thank you to the P&C for organising this special event. Over to you, Kaylee.
Thanks, Hayley. On the Friday of the 3rd week of our school participated in celebrating a day for 2 important figures in our lives, our teachers and our grandparents. Our day was filled with amazing performances, speeches and a picnic, in which I had multiple sausages. Fantastic day honouring and thanking our wonderful teachers and grandparents. Thank you to Mr. Bade, the Grandparents' Day Committee and our P&C for making this day possible. Back to you, Courtney.
Well, that's all we have time for. For regular updates, please continue to check the Marayong Heights official Facebook page.
Thank you for watching this episode of Emu Express. Catch you on the next one.
Bye!